So today I plan on talking about distractions. We know they're all out there. We know they're happening. We know that the government is distracting us from anything they don't want us to know. Anytime something goes on in the government that they're hiding, we hear about UFOs or Trump indictments or another country like Ukraine at war. We need to know what's going on in this country, and we will not be told, so we have to do our own investigating. The distractions are there for their benefit, not for ours. They think that we're all buying their line of baloney, but the truth of the matter is, a lot of y'all, just like me, know they're distracting us for stuff. And right now, with everything coming out about Joe Biden, and as soon as something hits about Joe Biden, another Trump indictment, or a little bit more information on the UFOs, or whatever they're using for a distraction at the time. I think these distractions are going way deeper than Joe Biden. The, the deep state has something going on way more sinister than just Joe Biden's corruption. If you look at all the farmland that's been bought up and has been let grow back natural, if you look at all the poultry industries and food industries that have been shut down for due to fires or whatever any reason they can come up with to shut them down. If you look at the fact that even something as much as trying to outlaw cows' gas. Now, how are you going to stop a cow from passing gas? And so you want to get rid of it completely? Well, what do we do for beef? They're growing it. They've got farm or industry biolabs and such that they're producing man-made meat. I'm sorry, but meat is from a live animal, and then it gets processed from beginning to end, from life to on the store shelf. It is not something that you grow in a lab in a little petri dish. The Biden corruption goes way deeper than just Biden having something to do with Hunter's business partners. He's not just selling uh, his role as a vice president, he's given something for that. They're getting something from that. And if they're getting it because he's vice president, what country secrets, what country advantages are they getting from the United States from Joe Biden? You know, withholding money. He's talked about withholding money for Ukraine if he didn't get a prosecuting attorney fired. How much of our tax dollars have been paying for Joe Biden to get what he wants, and how much of the money he's made from overseas have been for what he can give them? Uh, all this is stuff that's hidden. The deep state has so much more going on. Look at the Federal Reserve and tell me how soon they rolled out their currency or their plan to take over the financial control of the country. It doesn't have anything to do with all these banks collapsing. If the bank collapses, they've got no competition. They're not telling you that part. All they're telling you is that the economy is not looking so good when it comes to the banking industry. Not that they're shutting these banks down on purpose, they're creating a way to make them go bankrupt. So their new way of banking and the Federal Reserve taking over the banking industry can control your billfold and mine. They want to take us out of a cashless. They want to take us into a cashless society. Well, sure, because if everything goes through the Federal Reserve, they can look at your bank account and say, "Oh, you got $10 too much. We're going to take it all." Oh, look at this person. They haven't paid more than $200 worth of taxes, so we're going to take another $500 from them from their $1,000 paycheck. You're left with $300, and for what? $300 uh, plus the two you've already gave them. That money is going to Ukraine. Now, I know my math is a little off, but when you get $1,000, you give them 200, they take another 500, that's $700. They're shoveling off to another country. Joe Biden and the people in the government give the residents $700 per household for the fire in Maui. How is $700 even going to replace the clothes to a family of four? Let alone house them, feed them. They're, I just gotta shake my head for a minute because this government they're not wanting to give money to Maui, so they have that money and have they bothered to tell you what for? And you can bet that if they're giving 45 billion or 25 billion to Ukraine, they're pocketing just at least half of that. Mitch McConnell has said, it's coming back to the United States. They give it to Ukraine, and Ukraine spends it what isn't corrupted and taken from the the check or the transfer, and that money is coming back to the United States to munitions companies, to military contractors and things. Well, I don't think that was supposed to get out. I don't think we're supposed to know that that money going to Ukraine isn't actually going to Ukraine. It's being laundered back to the United States from the elites and to the elites. They don't want you to know they're making money off Ukrainian war, but why else would they stay at war if they weren't getting something for it? Because our government and our government officials are not doing it just to save us from World War III. They're supporting this war because everything they do goes in their pocket. If they wanted to, if they wanted to end the chance of World War III, why wouldn't they let peace come between Ukraine and Russia? Why wouldn't, if they want to stay at war with Russia through Ukraine, why wouldn't they sell them up, or why wouldn't they send them updated military equipment, something uh, that you can put on the battlefield that will actually work, will actually gain them territory or get some of their land back? Why wouldn't they want to give them equipment that can be used for benefit and not just something for show? They're hiding something. They're making it look like they're trying to stop World War III, but in all fairness, they're giving them an old used tank, and then they're getting money back for a new tank. These elites and these government officials, they're hiding everything that they can, so that you can't find out how they're making money. You hear the you hear people say, follow the money. Well, that's exactly what needs to be done. And when you follow the money, it almost always leads back to somebody in government in one branch or the other, or somebody affiliated with the government. I guess I've been on my soapbox long enough today. I hope y'all will like, comment, and share. Have a good day.